Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shameless Freedom Podcast. And today we are talking about the topic of what makes you feel sexy. Now, here's the truth. Sexy is not just about looks and lingerie. It truly is an energy, not a dress size. So, what does that really mean? How can we step into this whole concept of being sexy? I love to share a story in one of the books that I wrote. I interviewed a handful of men and asked them what was sexy about a woman. And this one man talked to me about a story about how he and his wife were actually walking along the beach somewhere in Europe. And there was this heavier set lady on the beach that he was attracted to. And what he said was that he was not attracted to the pencil stick figure women. Like he didn't even bat an eye. But it was this other woman who just embodied the energy of owning who she was. And it didn't matter that he was walking with his wife. That's a whole other different story, right? This was just a sharing of what men actually find attractive. And I mean real men, not the pig-headed men that still have a lot of stuff that they need to work on themselves. I mean a real conscious masculine man is not looking at how big your boobs are, how tight your ass is. Now, do they enjoy those things? Absolutely. But feeling sexy and looking sexy is not about your shape or size. So, how do we as women step into that sexual energy that is innate in all of us? I remember when I was walking the streets of Florence in Italy on my VIP trip, and there were cameramen and lights around me. And I just felt so confident, magnetic, sexy, walking down the streets of Florence. And I wasn't in lingerie. I didn't have a fancy schmancy outfit on. I just felt powerful. And I can remember Dana, my business coach, saying, Jen, they all think that you're a celebrity. Everyone is staring at you and they're watching you walk the streets of Florence. And I remember hearing that and actually taking it up a notch and really, truly owning that energy. Because again, that's what it is. It's the way that you walk, it's the way that you talk, it's even the way that you run your hands through your hair, how you connect, how you look at someone, or how you maybe even gaze with a little bit of an invitation and then seductively, flirtatiously step away. This is part of what it means to be feminine and to play with that energy. The sad truth is, we were taught to shove our beauty aside, our flirtiness, our playfulness, our sexiness, that like, no, 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 that's like taboo. You shouldn't do that. And we've hid it from ourselves. And it's about time that we understand the power that our feminine energy and our playfulness and our flirtiness and our fun, how that actually brings life to ourselves, to our partnerships, and to our families. If I think about the very first time I wanted to do a sexy photo shoot, like I wanted to feel sexy. This was like over a decade ago when I started this work. And I remember feeling my body for the first time. And I claimed, you know what? I really want to do like a sexy photo shoot. I'm scared and I'm nervous, but I kind of really want it. And I claimed it. And then I laughed because I came home that weekend and there was a Groupon of some sort for a local boudoir place in my inbox. And I was like, that was some sort of easy manifestation. But then, even though it was a desire, and I wanted to feel sexy and I wanted to have those photos and have the experience, I also stopped and thought to myself, I'd really love to lose another 10 to 15 pounds before I take a photo. And monkey mind started to set in, and I started questioning if I should do this, how much I should spend. I don't really want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. And then I remember sitting there going, wait a minute. This is the work I am here to teach women about owning their sexuality, loving their bodies, no matter their shape or size. And here I am saying, I want to go lose 10 pounds before I do this. And then I decided not to. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to worry about the weight. I'm going to do the photo shoot anyway. And I did. And it was fun and scary and playful, right? Like all at the same time. And I remember even shortly after that doing another photo shoot where the photographer suggested that I run my fingers through my hair, right? And I remember hearing him say that, and I was like, you want me to do what? You want me to run my fingers through my hair and you're going to take a picture of me doing it? Like, really? Like, it felt so awkward and not like me because at that point, here I was, this strong, confident, masculine woman who was a go-getter, had a full-time job, a business, a family, four kids, like you name it, right? Like the strong, masculine warrior gets shit done, right? How do you shut that off and then play? I I didn't know how. And I want women to understand the power of sensuality and sexuality. And that it's also a process. Most women are not going to come to the table and all of a sudden feel comfortable wearing something that is has their shoulder showing or something that may have a little bit of cleavage showing. Um, that's okay because it's an experience. Each time you play in your feminine energy, you start to get more comfortable with the experience. Like this has been what I said over 10 years now, and I've probably done at least one photo shoot a year. They have not all been boudoir photo shoots, but every photo shoot allows me to feel sexy in a different kind of way. And it pulls out who I am in that particular moment. And here's the truth. I am not the same person that I was 10 years ago. So showing up and feeling sexy and doing a photo shoot now is so different after having experienced it. So I think it's important for listeners to know that you may see some of these beautiful images that I post on social media, whether they are professional images or they're just fun, playful ones, right? Like many of you may have seen the beautiful blue dress with the rose on it. I have not taken any professional photos yet with that dress. Everything about that was the energy of the dress. It was going out for a fun, playful girls' evening, and another girlfriend snapped a photo. What you saw, what you felt was the energy in it. I felt like $1,000,000. I wasn't out there to say, oh, let's do a photo shoot. This is when it gets good, when you can allow yourself to be in the moment, wherever you are, to just breathe. Tap into that seductive, flirtatious, playful, erotic, mysterious, sensual energy. This is what we are craving as women. It's also what our men are craving from us as well. You see, when mom or woman is happy, men are happy. You are alive in that energy. Nothing can stop you. It is fun, playful, and life-giving. And I am excited to offer you the opportunity to experience a private mini photo shoot for yourself. So, as you know, Shameless Freedom Live is coming up September 19th and 20th at the Parsonage, which is a beautiful little boutique venue in downtown Plainfield. And you will have the opportunity as a VIP guest to have a private photo shoot where you can be as sensual as you want. This is for you to have the opportunity to feel into that sensual, feminine, playful energy, and then have photos taken of you that you can then place on your wall. And then you can enjoy the beauty of who you are and see it and be reminded of it and feel that energy every day. If you are interested in learning more, I will put a link to the event in the comments. This is an experience that you are not going to want to miss. This is going to be a transformational weekend. Friday night, September 19th, and all day on Saturday, the 20th. If you are a VIP person, there are also general admission tickets available as well. And if you are interested in learning more information, reach out, let me know. I would love to see you there so that you can feel sexy, confident, alive, sensual in your own energy and own every part of you as a woman.